I'm Jane Camblin, and I believe quite simply that I have not only one of the best, but one of the most important careers in the world. I've long had the privilege of working with talented international educators to encourage young people to think, to innovate, to create, and to strive for excellence, and above all, to become empathetic, contributing global citizens who stand up for their beliefs. After various teaching positions in London, Sydney, Paris, and the US, my first school headship was at the French-American International School here in San Francisco. My mandate was to take a small, little understood experiment in bilingual education and turn it into a world-class institution known for its academic rigor, its commitment to diversity in all its many forms, and its insistence on innovation, forward momentum, and dynamism. While there, a group of us worked to incubate and to launch the Chinese-American International School, and spent long hours debating the similarities and the differences between pedagogies of the East and West. Long hours which led to the creation of our unique joint campus. That effort required 24/7 networking in the community, public relations, fundraising, and government outreach, and I'm proud to see both institutions still thriving today. Subsequently, I served 4 years as executive director at the United Nations International School in New York. 130 nationalities enrolled, 125 languages spoken in the home, and a number of complex relationships with various governments, with national systems of education, and with the city and state of New York itself. It's an environment where not only academic excellence, but diplomacy, sensitivity, and cultural awareness are of paramount importance, and where extraordinary attention must be paid to the notion that each student, each faculty member, each member of the community, whatever their ethnic background, religious beliefs, or cultural origins, each has the intrinsic right to feel safe, respected, included, and successful as their authentic selves. It's also a highly competitive environment, requiring close attention to marketing the school and its unique value add, given the shifting demographic in the city of New York and the UN. In my view, international education is all about building bridges and creating deep understandings. In the last analysis, we are not simply in the business of developing good scholars, but also of developing good people, open-minded citizens with strong critical thinking skills. Community service and civic mindedness are more important today than ever before, and it is extremely important that our students see the world beyond the four walls of the classroom. In leadership, I aim to walk the walk and not just talk the talk. I'm equally at home driving a bobcat and walking a construction site as I am at an elegant star-studded gala at the United Nations, or raising money from any number of government or private sources. Just as at home in ribbon cuttings as I am at a formal graduation ceremony. Just as at home in the kitchen as in the United Nations General Assembly.
Those coaches and administrators who have collaborated with you over the years to bring you where you are today. They're over there, they're over here, they're over here, and they're over there. Please join me.
I love hanging with the students. My family is at the heart of who I am. My husband Roy, who spends his time between San Francisco, Paris, and New York, providing support for aspiring female entrepreneurs. My stepson Sam, who lives in Philadelphia with his extended Indian family. My daughter Victoria, who is a creative editor of art papers, a journal giving voice to young emergent artists in Atlanta. And my son Adam, a research scientist in Boston, working on a future cure for pancreatic cancer. As for me, I've devoted this past year to working really hard for the boards I'm on. The Lycée International Winston Churchill, a new French international school in London. The Bristol University Foundation Board in the US, engaged largely in fundraising from alums. And the New York State Association of Independent Schools, which lobbies government on behalf of private schools. I've been engaged in exciting conversations about disruptive innovations in Paris with the Bettencourt Foundation, the Institut Montaigne think tank, and the Center for Research and Interdisciplinarity. And I've been a private supporter of Teen Tech Global, a fast-moving organic network of high school students around the world focused on entrepreneurism. And in short, I'd love to bring those ideas to Hong Kong and look forward to meeting you soon.